So, although this is an informal meeting, I would like to just start by thanking our management and our Madam Principal for enabling us for such sessions. And I should, on top of all, I should thank the very philanthropic Mr. Haridas Patel ji for consenting to mentor our students and take them to the next level, improve their leadership qualities and make them a good entrepreneur. Really, when he gave the talk and on the evening we were having a talk, and he said that he is having a he is doing what is called as an idea factory. So we were very much interested, and I just asked if he could extend the same help to our institution, and he very gladly accepted the chance. And he is such a really a very gem of person, because he does everything for the sake of students, and it is really a rare opportunity to find such very nice human being who is very much interested in improving the students. So in that way, we are very fortunate to have your mentorship for our students, sir. Thank you for enabling us all these things. And so these students also will make use of the chance. And I wish everybody a great day with Mr. Haridas ji. So the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. This is very nice to have a talk with everyone, and I feel that we must be informal instead of formal. See that students, I am also from the village, and I got education in a school, village school, and the way you face a problem like a not exposure, not knowledge of business, communication. So these things are new for me when I was studying. The same today you have. You are not aware of how we will develop, what can be done. So these are the things happening, right? So first of all, I share a small conversation between the principal and the students. It is a story. So it was a last day for the students, and they were very happy. They were taking photo in campus. They were taking mobile number of others, and everyone was very happy. So at that time, principal was going by the side, and they all greeted to principal, good morning, and principal also greeted them. And principal stopped there and asked them about their future. They said that their future is very bright. They want to become so and so. The next question asked by principal, who is your ideal person in your life, in your career, in your college? Though they said that sir, that teacher, that ma'am, that principal, my brother, etc., etc. So everyone said that. Then again, the principal asked him why these people are idol or favorite to you. Then all people said that, sir, they are very friendly, they are very frank, they are very good by nature. Then next question was different, something different. And they never imagined that question changed their life. What was the question? Principal asked them, who made you to learn constantly? Who forced you to learn constantly? Who made you to burn a night constantly? Who made you prepare? You, good student, who push you all the time? Then all students started thinking, who forced them to study? Who reinforced them? Who pushed them? So they started telling that this sir, that ma'am. Then principal asked him, why you learn, why you followed their suggestion, why you followed their advice, why you paid attention to them, why? Then they said, sir, that teacher, that madam was very strict and very disciplined, and that is why today we are like that. And that day they realized that they learn because of strict and discipline of that person. So learning by forcefully and by continuously, both things happen. So ideas, what we talk about ideas. So I am not going to say that ideas you will get on the way or you will purchase from the market. You will read a one book. No, idea will come slowly, gradually. Now tell me, how many of you observe surrounding? How many of you apply thinking skill every day? How many of you observe the surrounding area? Maybe at your home, maybe at your college, maybe at your some area. How many of you observe and try to learn from that observation? So dear friend, first of all, forget the idea. How will you get? Who will give? And where will you find? That secondary. First of all, start observation in your surrounding. Your observation is your friend. Your observation is important for you. When you start observation, then you realize that you are missing so many things, learning beauty of your day-to-day life. And when you start observing, then you start applying thinking skill. And then you realize that so many things. So what is observation? You can observe the people's nature, their communication day-to-day life, their language, their economical situation, their livelihood, their motivation, their routine, their habits, their nature. All these things come into the category of your observation. Observe them, note down. Then you realize that there are so many opportunity for you to develop your entrepreneurship skill. You can start your business also on this observation. And in other word, we say survey. Sometimes some company send the people to survey, do this survey. Nowadays, the government is doing survey of health. Please go to every society, every home, collect the details, their age, their problems, their economic, their sources, their health issue. So, and all these things written in a report, and these reports submitted to the government, and then government said that this category, this age group having healthy, above 50 having a problem, please don't go outside. So these suggestions are given on the basis of the report. And who do the report? The people. And these people are going to visit home to home, one home to another home, and asking question and observing. So do you do this observation in your day-to-day life? How many of are doing? Hmm? If you don't do this observation, please start observing. I think you have time to observe. You can observe your college campus also, and you learn a lot. By learning, you realize that there are many opportunity for you, and slowly, gradually, these opportunity are going to open up for you. Hmm? Now, recently, I visited one place, and I found a couple who are in the age of 70, and they are running small tea stall and shop on the road. I had informal communication with them. I asked them, sir, auntie, uncle, why did you start this business? Tea stall and selling biscuit, chocolates, wafer, and fried items. Then the old man who crossed the 70, he said that, my dear son, my children left me. They went away to the city, and we are without money. Then I said that, how did you find this place proper for you? Then wife and that auntie and uncle said, well, for some days we were taking round of this area. What was the proper place for us? Where we start the business. So we kept observation in surrounding area. Then we found a nearby college, and this place was for us suitable. Those who visit the college campus, so they take a turn and ask for the college address, and then they take a cup of tea, biscuit, chocolates, wafer, and other fried item. So I asked them, so in day, how much they earn? They said we earn around 400, 500 per day. Means not fixed. Sometime 400, sometime 450, 500. Then I realized that I understood what two things they observe. They survey the area, they found that the place, and they connected that place is proper them to start their business and fulfill their livelihood and the solve the survival problem. So imagine, my dear students and teachers, if they did not visited, did not observe, so would they be able to start the business? I think no. At first, they observed the area, they took a round, they had communication with the people, they saw the college nearby, and then they started that business on the road by opening small shop. And that shop is not good, but they started, and that was the initiative. We call it ownership. So do you think that this lesson is given in a textbooks? This lesson is given in any chapter? No. So our idea factory prepares you. First objective of the our idea factory is that to prepare you to observe, to apply your cognitive thinking skill for you only. not for other. Forget about other. First effort you start, then people automatically follow you. And I hope if you think for a 2 minute and just think about your area, nearby place, so you will realize that you will come to know that there are many opportunity in nearby area, many opportunity. And this kind of education is not available in the textbooks. If I say please read this book, that book, you will read, but what is the next? How will you get idea? Then you will ask me, sir, should I get idea from these textbooks? You can develop something, but you will not get idea. So first of all, you start observation. Don't comment, don't say good, bad, whatever is that, but you keep for yourself what is there for me. Ask yourself, ask the questions. Two questions you can ask: why and how. Why this is happening, and how I will get learning. What are the benefit for me by joining, by following, by engaging myself. So these are the basic thing. Two things, note down, that is observation, and write down observation and try to think what is there for me. By asking yourself question, don't ask to other why and how, what, who. Don't ask to other, ask yourself. Then you realize that lot of opportunity, lot of ideas are there. Recently, the part of Idea Factory, we started writing a diary for 21 days. Initially, we were 2 lecturers, but by today, by this moment, we became 5 people to write a diary and share with one another. And I also share on social media. And people ask me, sir, can we get benefit? Can we develop our thinking? I say, obviously, you go for 21 days without taking break, and then you see the miracle in you. Lot of this engine you have, this engine will produce lot of ideas, and then you will feel that you are become the man who share ideas with other about business, about studies, about entrepreneurship skill, innovation, everything. So our Idea Factory makes you, prepare you, enable you to start observing, to start thinking, to start applying your skill from time to time. So these things are important. Even you can note down while observing anything, your feelings, your thought, your views, your opinion. Then all these things will help you. Right? Just imagine you visit a place which is full of the people and crowd area. So what will you think? First of all, you think, oh, I don't want to go there. Why? Because coronavirus. Right? Second one will think, oh, I will go with mask covering my mouth. Third one will say, I will follow the guideline of the government. And some other will say, oh, I will start a business to sell something there. What is that? Mask in a cheap rate. Other are selling 15 rupees, I will sell 10 rupees. I will start business. I will take care of the health. I will sell the health product. Then these kind of opportunity never ask you to start. But you have to start by yourself. Self-starting is important. And this our Idea Factory makes you to start. Lot of projects are there. Our one of the friend, my colleague, my associate, Mr. Preet Khandur, who is a co-founder of ANK Solar, an e-bike and cycle. He is working on some project, and within week will give 2-3 project to you to work at your side, and all instruction, suggestion, guideline, rules, regulations are given. Sometimes we keep a video so that you can get a clarity, so you will not be confused while while doing that project, right? So these are the Idea Factory's objective. And before taking this orientation, I asked you 2 questions, and even I had a word with ma'am in morning. What do the students expect from the Idea Factory, first of all? Because it must be clear. And if you are joining for just passing time, so my humble request, don't pass your time. You can pass your time some other place. Here we always look at the expectation. We try to fulfill the expectation. And second thing is that what do you contribute to Idea Factory? I always welcome the people to bring idea. We start the business. We start something. We do some work so that you can get a opportunity to work with the organization, to get a business in future, to develop your communication skill. These are the all objective of Idea Factory. So I hope that you have noted down your expectation, even written down your contribution that we are going to contribute this. Am I right or wrong?
Sir, if I'll just make it in Tamil also, sir.
Yeah, you use Tamil. I also nowadays join Tamil classes. One of the teacher is teaching me.
Oh, great, sir. அம்மா நம்ம வந்து இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணணும். சார் சொல்றது உங்க எல்லாருக்கும் புரியல அப்படின்னாக்கா ஜஸ்ட் உங்களுக்கு புரியறதுக்காக ஐ வாண்ட் டு மேக் இட் இன் தமிழ். என்னன்னா அவர் சார் என்ன சொல்றாரு, ஜஸ்ட் லைக் தட் நீங்க வந்து ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரி எப்படி, அதாவது ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரியோட கோல் என்ன அவர் சொல்றாரு அப்படின்னாக்கா, நம்ம எல்லாருமே நம்மளோட பர்சனல் லெவல்ல டெவலப்மெண்ட் கிடைக்கும். ஓகேங்களா? சோ அப்போ நம்ம ஐடியாஸ் நிறைய, நம்ம மைண்ட்குள்ள இருக்கிற ஐடியாஸ நம்ம வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு ஃபோக்கஸ்ல அதை எடுத்துட்டு வரும்பொழுது அப்போ நம்மளுக்கு வந்து அந்த ஐடியாவை வந்து ஒரு உருவாக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பொட்டென்ஷியல் கிடைக்கும். சோ அவர் என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, இந்த ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரியில இருந்து நீங்க என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்கிறத உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து அவர் தெரிஞ்சுக்க விரும்புறாரு, ஒன் திங். அண்ட் ரெண்டாவது என்ன அப்படின்னா, நம்ம வந்து எந்த அளவுக்கு சீரியஸா இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறதையும் அவர் இந்த 2 விஷயத்துல அவர் வந்து ரொம்ப கீனா இருக்காரு. சோ அதனால ஜஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு மார்னிங் கூட ஐ வாஸ் சார் கிட்ட சொன்னேன், இந்த மாதிரி எங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஸ்டார்டிங் ட்ரபிள், ஒன்ஸ் தே ஸ்டார்ட் தே வில் டூ. சோ அதனால ஐ ரிக்வெஸ்ட் தட் நீங்க வந்து நீங்க ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரியில இருந்து என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்கிறத அவர்கிட்ட சொல்லுங்க. ஓகேங்களா? சோ அப்போ ஹி வில் பி லைக் அவருக்கு வந்து சாருக்கு வந்து ஹி வில் ட்ரை டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் உங்களோட கோல் என்ன, நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்கிறது அவருக்கு கிளியரா புரியும். சரியா? எஸ். So thank you, sir. Students, come on.
Do they understand English, ma'am? Yeah.
Yes, sir. They do understand, sir. They do understand. They do understand. Because also you are means you are not just rushing like that. You are very, very stable in your communication. Adanala they will not have any confusion in understanding, sir. Just I wanted to make them doubly
motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Students, if you interact only, then this will be very useful. Seriya? Huh? He's such a friendly person, such a nice person. So we can get benefited from him.
Okay, you can see the saving my head because of my uncle passed away. This is a family tradition. Last time you have seen me with a hair, but now, yeah, enjoy.
Okay, why don't you start, Shevika, Dayashri? Premi. Just what you expect, just you tell in few words. Sir, one thing we can do, sir, you just give them one project, let them do, sir. Let them come out of that this thing. Then they will become all right, I feel, sir. Shevika, are you there?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Shevika?
yeah. Somebody wanted to say something.
Shevika? Or who wanted to tell? Tamarai Harini? Premi?
Good afternoon, ma'am, and good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon.
Sir, I have an idea that daily we are eating egg and throwing off the shell, sir. So we can use that and make something out of that. That idea I have, sir, but I don't know what to do with that, sir.
Okay.
No, what you expect? இப்ப அந்த ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரியில இருந்து நீங்க என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்கங்கறத கேக்குறாரு. ஐடியா ஃபேக்டரின்னு இப்ப நம்ம ஒரு குரூப் பண்ணிருக்கோம் இல்லையா, அதுல ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். இப்ப ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் எந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க? ஏதாவது சரி இதுல இருந்து என்ன கத்துக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஐடியாஸ் இருந்தது அப்படின்னாக்கா அது சார் கேக்குறாரு. சரியா? சரி, நீங்க வந்து ரொம்ப ஐடியா தான் இப்ப சொல்லணுங்கிறது உங்களுக்கு இல்ல. நீங்க என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்க? நான் ஒரு நல்ல கம்யூனிகேஷன் எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன், நல்ல கம்யூனிகேஷன் பண்ணணும்னு எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன். அது கூட ஒரு எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் தான். புரியுதா? அவர் வந்து சீரியஸா நம்ம இருக்கணும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக அவர் சொல்றாரு. ஓகேங்களா? சோ அதுதான் கேக்குறாரு சார். சரியா?
மேம், எஸ் மேம், அந்த ஐடியா எப்படி மோல்ட் பண்ணி கொண்டு வரதுன்னு தெரியல மேம்.
Sir, she says that she has some ideas and she doesn't know how to bring those ideas into form.
So, this is another problem we face in day-to-day life. We know that we can do it,
Yes.
but how we can do it?
How?
First of all, how means that you have to clear why you want to do that. How will you do it? Right? Now, let me give one example.
Yes.
Can I give one example?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Recently, 2 students approached me and they are from college. They wanted some part-time job. So I said that instead of doing a job, can you do one thing? They said, what, sir? In Surat area, means now Ramjan is coming for 1 month. Do you know Ramjan?
Yes,
Muslim
sir.
people keep 1 month fast. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So they, for a week, they visited the Muslim area and they collected the data. How many of them order the food from outside? Like a Swiggy, Zomato, like that. So after visiting, they collected the data and they contacted to around 100 family, and this 100 family will purchase a bread which is made of the various grain with some chili. Chili means that one kind of chutney, we call it in a Surat, and they will parcel to these people in the evening when they will break fast, first after 7 o'clock. So they collected 100 people's data, and these 100 people are informing to other 100 people, 100 families. So these 2 college students get a opportunity to start their own business before the festival. and that bread plus chutney which is made at home, their mother or family will make and pack in box and send to the family during this month. So they just work out and they realize that in a month at least around 1 lakh rupees they are going to earn profit. Then they again visited me and then said, sir, we have done these things, and so how to implement? Then I said that you can keep 2%, you can divide the area, you can divide the time to them, and everything you can plan out how to reach out the 100 people, because 100 families will inform to another people, another resident, another relative. So this way your business is going to increase, right? And what is the format is that in 100 rupees there are 3 chapatis in Gujarat called bhakri plus chutney, and this is a very local food and people always love it. People always love it. And this way these children, these students are getting a job and also entrepreneurship skill for their future life. So what they have done, they know that we want to earn money, but how, in a what way? Then somebody guided them. The same thing, I'm going to give the project and we'll assign you, give instruction, guideline, your group work, your means of communication, your reports, everything will involve. But first of all, you just write down your expectation, your contribution, and just think whether expectation are something different or your contribution is something different. Do first of all this homework, and then within a week I will assign the task. And then I said that for a 6 month, if you work with us, definitely you will get a chance to work with so many industries nearby your place, and will come to know, people will come to know that you are doing excellent work. And this excellent work will not be in your college, but reach to another college also, another village also. So first of all, I said in the beginning that start observation, applying thinking, and note down your ideas, your feelings, what do you think, what is there for you, everything. Do this basic thing, right? Now
Yes,
don't go
sir.
that, don't jump to the place that I will have idea. Think that you don't have idea. You are zero. Make yourself empty, vacant. But vacant should be filled up by your observation. I simply say that you observe the people, their routine, their communication, their livelihood, their survival problem, their economical sources, everything will be for you to study, to gather ideas, to work on these ideas and open up new skill, new business, new entrepreneurship skill for yourself. And people will join you, and then definitely you go ahead with something new. And this, while going through this journey, you will update yourself in communication, you develop your thinking skill, your presentation skill, your body language, everything will matter, and will surprise in future that you are doing excellent work. Even ma'am will surprise that how my children, how my students will change from simple to extraordinary. So these things are in orientation, and I don't think that too much given is not that much important, but your mentally readiness is very important. Whenever you are meeting the people, listen to them. And another point I can suggest you that those who fail in your college, in nearby area, invite them at your college and listen to them, why they fail and how they become successful. This failure meeting of the failure people will teach you a lot you can't imagine, because they share every problem, every solution, struggle with you. Then this kind of learning will help you to work better way. So I think that this step you can take it. I will give in return what you can do everything, but this way also you can work. Meet the people, listen to them, even study the case study also. Take example from the people, from the businessman, how he started a business, what problem he faced, and who supported him, who motivated him, who rejected him. Everything will come, and then you will surprise that you are learning a live class. No doubt you are studying at college, but still you can make your life better, right? So these two things, arranging failure people's meeting, study the case studies, right? Even you can become committed. Commitment is required. What is a commitment? Can you tell me? What do you understand by commitment? Responsibility. Anybody? Anybody? What is the meaning of commitment? What do you understand?
Even you can tell in Tamil, ma. I will tell him.
I'm thinking and working for it all the time, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone again? Ma'am, commitment. What do you get by the word commitment? Are we committed
Dedicated.
toward our future? Can I give best example? Can I give
Yes.
example?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you. No doubt it happened. Now, one day I was sitting with some friend in a ground, and there was a match between the two team, and one person commented on one player. He said that player was not good, he's not playing properly, many times he scored very less run, etc, etc. Then another fellow said that, yeah, Virat Kohli is not playing nowadays good, uh, everything like that. And then I realized that the people are not committed, they are just blame thrower, they are just blaming to other, they are blaming to system, but they don't want to become the part of system. If the teacher blame the students by telling that the students are not good, not working hard, they are coming from poor background, they don't have resources, so what happened? It means that I am running from commitment, I am running from commitment, and I am making other run from commitment. Commitment means that when you realize that there is a problem, though you are not part of the problem, but you take initiative. You said to yourself, no, this is my problem and I will take care and I will work hard. And I will try to bring the solution to in my society, in my class. Otherwise, we will talk always. We talk always in a Hindi. Do you understand Hindi? Anybody?
Anybody knows Hindi, ma?
In a Hindi, many people use मेरे बाप का क्या जाता है. In a English we say, what I lost. What is the loss of me? Nothing. So when you realize that problem in front of you, nearby you, and instead of blaming, instead of finding a fault, you take initiative and you say that you are committed for this thing. I committed to my class. Everybody will get a good job, good opportunity. What can be done? Then you start thinking. You start gathering ideas. Why madam is doing this thing for you? Because she decided that let me committed to my students and myself. And from my side also, I am committed for you, and this commitment I want to see in you all. Not getting only project, oh, will do formally, not taking interest. So what you are doing? You are just passing your time, not committed. So everybody who are attending and not attending, my message very clear: observation, applying your thinking skill, note down your ideas, and be committed for yourself. These 4-5 points I want to say, and the objective, the purpose, the aim of our idea factory is only that. We are not giving money to people. We are not giving anything to the people. We are giving them project. They will work hard. They will apply their thinking skill, their communication, their initiative, ownership, and result, and they become successful. So these things are the objective of the idea factory. I am not telling that I am getting any money. I can get money, but when? At the end of the year. But I am not expecting anything because I am committed. I am not working for the money. I am working for the well-being of the humanity. And this idea factory makes you better human being. That is the last purpose or objective of our idea factory. The person who is a co-founder of ANK Solar and e-bike, who is working with the more than 200 employees and handling so many meetings, still he is with me because he is committed to the society. Am I right? If you are committed, so today you go to home and what questions are given and what today discuss, write a report and submit it to your ma'am or me, or you can submit to your ma'am and she will read and she will go through some 2-3 people's report, and then she will realize that yeah, my students are committed. This commitment is the last stage and step of my today's orientation. I briefly revise that observation, start observation. What you have to observe: people, routine, habit, food, communication, language, everything, financial problems, survival, livelihood, everything. Note down, apply your thinking skill, and take initiative for the people. Then and then you will have a lot of ideas automatically. Right? Any questions from your side?
Students, you can ask questions, ma.
Anybody wants water? Anybody wants water? You have. Drink it first. Understood?
At least
Yes,
raise your
sir.
hands. Yeah. Only Premi is opening the mouth. What about others? See, this is a chance for you to learn. Okay. Get expertise. Learn.
Again, I reinforce you and remind you, we must be committed toward our career and our society, our nation. If not committed, then the way that man blame to that player will not happen. If I say that students are failing, this is not my job. But ultimately, this is my job to make them, to prepare them, to make them ready, to work hard. So this commitment from your side, I am expecting. I'm expecting that you start observing your society, your nearby area, you meet new people, you organize failures meeting, everything. You take a responsibility instead of blaming.
You can put an yes in the chat box at least if you are committed. Yes, I'm committed. Like that, you can put it in chat so that it will be a nice thing to work together. Because without commitment, commitment means I will do that. I have taken this job. நான் வந்து இந்த வேலையை எடுத்துக்கிட்டதுனால நான் இதை செய்வேன் கண்டிப்பா அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுதான் கமிட்மெண்ட். இன்னைக்கு வேணும் நாளைக்கு just like that you need not. Sir, what kind of projects will be given if you tell that? Or one example if you give, it will be nice.
Yeah. Now just share about the failures meeting. So I will give this project for a week. They will try to bring together the failure people and listen to them for 1 hour program. And what they listen, they will write down in reports. They will make some questionnaire, some questions. So this way they will learn. This is the one project. Another project is that they will find out a school and they will conduct a small program for the students in which the students will speak. Students will become the judge. Students will handle the entire program. That program will organized by you students. That is second project. There are many projects. Such a project that means that from simple project you will go to the some intermediate level program project, then advanced, then very hard kind of project. But we will begin with a small, very simple project. So these few example I share with you, right?
Yes. So failure means now they are in COVID study leave, sir. So they will not be able to. If they are able to spot one or two.
Yeah. But
just
I will give some other project also. They will make a questionnaire. They will make a Google form. This way they can reach out to people. Don't worry.
Yes.
We will find a way. If the corona and lockdown is there, but this is not for the permanent. After a month, it will be normalized to in your area. By that time, we will start on this technology way. Technically, we will work and we use technology as much as possible. So don't worry. We start with a simple project and then we will go ahead. Then we will get a confidence, leadership skill, communication, presentation, everything will go on. Don't worry. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Anything? I think that we need to stop here.
Yes, sir. Okay, we can stop, sir.
Any questions from your side, you can mail me so I can address them.
Sir, Shevika has given the chat box saying that commitment is having courage to go through the unknowns. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for
Yes.
sharing
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
Yeah, she has.
Thank you.
Shevika has
Yeah.
put what is commitment. She has just given it in chat. Commitment is about having courage to go through the unknowns. Chat box is not available, so she has put it in the group, sir.
Okay, don't worry.
Ah,
So I end means
yes,
yeah.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Anything?
Thank you so much, sir. So you will be
So we have
sharing
to keep.
the group, sir. You will be sharing like what they have to do because they have the exams also. Our principal ma'am was very particular that let them not spend much of the time in